So, the first pitfall I want to talk about is boiling frog syndrome. So many highly accomplished women are just dancing on the edge of burnout because of this specific pitfall. And women really feel the pressure that we have to do more, we have to keep up, we have to keep going. We have to do everything the men do. But as Ginger Rogers apparently once said about Dancing with Fred Astaire, it also has to be done backwards and in high heels. And then we have to learn to ignore the subtle messages the bodies are giving us to warn us that we're pushing too hard and too far. So if you were to toss a frog into a pot of boiling water, the frog would jump out immediately. But if you put a frog into a pot of room temperature water, and then you raise the temperature 1 degree every few minutes or so, then the frog would eventually boil to death because the shift in the temperature was so gradual that the frog didn't even notice that it was getting too hot. This is exactly how many women end up with thyroid disorders, adrenal dysfunction, weight gain, digestive issues, hormone imbalance, autoimmune conditions, anxiety, and just overall dysregulation. Because if you're an athlete, leader, executive, or woman in a position of excellence, then you at some point have absolutely been exposed to pushing beyond your limits physically, emotionally, and mentally. You've been systematically dampening your body's ability to communicate with you and let you know it's been pushed too hard for too long. And then society supports that grinding pushing by reinforcing that life is hard and nothing worth having comes easy, or sacrifice is what makes us stronger. And by being competitive, you accomplish many things, but you also were rewarded and celebrated for ignoring those subtle and not so subtle signs that you were putting yourself at risk, which misses the point entirely to what really creates resilience. It's not suffering and pushing the body until it's near breaking or actually burns out, like so many of us have been conditioned to believe. Resilience is created by supporting the body and the mind and challenging them, but working with their brilliance, not against it. Because you don't want to deplete your inherent resilient resources, you want to maximize them by supporting them. So you can transform boiling frog syndrome into your best weapon through leveraging the body and its inherent ability to become stronger so it can accomplish more without the pain, the struggle, and the suffering, and without sacrificing your health, passion, or goals. This is so you can sustain the energy, excitement, and balance necessary to achieve your next level goals and experiences.